Let me just begin by answering a question some of you may ask. We did invite the diocese to be part of this morning. Monsignor Kenny, Dean of the Cathedral, very much wanted to be here, but unfortunately, literally every Catholic church is having Mass at 8 o'clock this morning. And there just weren't any priests available to come, but there was a real desire to be here, and I want to say that. I want to recognize Cynthia Hyatt, who is here from the Commission for Human Rights. And I notice at least two representatives here, Representative Lancier and Representative Regenberg. And thank you very much, both of you, for being here. I'd like to begin by just thanking all the members of the clergy who are here this morning and other partners in the faith community. I hope to our Muslim neighbors this is a statement to you that we all care about this. There are many more who would love to be here, could be here this morning, but a lot of people made extra effort to be here because we wanted it to be a statement of support, because we wanted to say we stand together. And hopefully that message is being heard this morning. I'd like to begin by reading a snippet of a statement that we are, as a Council of Churches, releasing this morning immediately after this press conference. We released it social media. It is a statement that comes from our Commission on Faith and Order, basically our theological think tank, and the young pastor, I'll still call him young, who actually wrote the statement is standing in the back, Reverend Darren Collins. But let me read the beginning of that statement. Recent events in both Paris, France, and San Bernardino, California, have given rise to a wave not only of deep sadness, fear, and anger, but also of racism and xenophobia. Fear and anger are not only natural, but when rightly tempered, ensure our safety and spur us to action for good. However, these emotions, when unrestrained and agitated by the inflammatory rhetoric of some politicians, pundits, and religious leaders, leads to hatred and violence. Christians, especially in the season of Advent, when we both remember the birth of Jesus and wait expectantly for his return, are called to discipline these natural emotions and reactions with the high calling of our faith. And the paper goes on, and I invite you to read that as we go on. Let us name the elephant in the room. And we are called, as faith leaders, to speak truth to power. So let's do that. Mr. Trump. Mr. Trump, we will not stand for your demagoguery that leads to discrimination. For those people who would follow him, and the news this morning of the latest surveys are not encouraging. Let's be honest about that. We have to be speaking. But to those who would follow him and his foolishness, those who would value temperament more than truth, audacity more than accuracy, let us say that love will win. Amen. We read in the first epistle to John, there is no fear in love, but perfect love casts out fear. The answer to fear is not hate and retaliation, but love. Love whose source is found in God's eternal care for all of us. And we who are called to express that love, call upon that love for all people. We call on all of us to resist the call of weak leaders to hate and revenge, and by faith stand in God's love. These leaders believe we are small and weak, but in God's love we are strong. Let us demonstrate that strength by standing together with our Muslim neighbors. We know and love these folks. We know they want peace, not harm. Today, we stand together in solidarity and peace. May God bless you.